They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Daniels. Oh, they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Daniels now going to look to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And it's going to be a Commanders first down, and it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long. That's caught by Eckler. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Daniels going to throw again.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big game at carry. It's 2nd down. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They run over center with Robinson. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Now he takes off. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0. So after one, Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
32. 21.
The throw right away is Stafford. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That's hot! Still going! And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score! 82 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. On 1st down, Daniels. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense. And they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Roseboom. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this 1st half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Cup in motion. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams gets to the edge at the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. On first and 10, oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw is Stafford. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Cup in motion. They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal. Now a second down throw for Stafford. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
From the 2-yard line yet again. What can they do on third and goal? Now Stafford on third and goal. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams are able to move in front. It's now 10-8.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into first and 15. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. second down, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ahkello Witherspoon. So we have reached halftime here. It's a tight one. A 2-point contest at the pause. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he will score. Jordan Whittington. Touchdown, LA. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Cardi now to add the extra point.
I got you.
He's got it. And the Rams will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
Recovered by the receiving team.
First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. They'll go back to Eckler here on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Robinson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd and make it a fresh set of downs.
On the handoff, this is Eckler. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They run it once more with Eckler. And he will score. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Cup in motion. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Stafford. By Cup. And he will go all the way. Cooper Cup. Touchdown, Rams. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams are going to open up the lead to 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. He'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Throwing now, Daniel. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The man in motion is Zacchaeus. On first and 10, here's Daniel. They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. They need one right now. Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. He'll go. Here's Daniels. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. Daniels now on first down. That's caught by Eckler. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here we go. First and goal. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. They'll drop to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Washington.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
The man in motion is Zacchaeus. Operating from the gun, it's... Oh, my goodness, they were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Roseboom. One-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
This is 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Eckler. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Daniels now going to look to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's Robinson. Big opening up the middle. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
Now, 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. A short game, down to the 7. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. Here's Eckler. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. And goal. It's Daniels. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good, wide to the left. And the missed kick is going to cost them the game.
And you just can't help but feel for a guy in this situation, Mike. I mean, he's got a chance to be the hero. His guys get him down there, put him in position to win the game here late, but he couldn't convert. It's a lonely feeling walking off that field.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. This one went all the way down to the wire. The late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, they may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.